everybody, and welcome to episode 9 of Cook with Kate. So I can't believe we've done 9 episodes already. Welcome. My name's Kate Percy. I'm here giving you lockdown lunch inspiration, just to keep you going, help out with minimal ingredients that you might have, see if we can create some ready, steady, cook type recipes. Everything I do is about great taste, big smile on the face of friends and family, and the right type of get up and go energy. It's what we call Enerjoy. So, welcome. Today we're going to make black bean chili, black bean and chorizo chili. If you're vegetarian, just make it without the chorizo. Sometimes we have it with, sometimes we have it without. We've been eating really healthily this week, loads and loads of veggies, so I think we're going to put some chorizo in it today. Every episode has been dedicated to something different, but all related to the situation that we're in at the moment. And today's dedication is actually to cheerfulness in the face of adversity. So basically, my youngest son is a Royal Marine, and that is one of their key mottos. And we've got amazing things being done by the military. This isn't what they thought they'd signed up for, but they have created a hospital, hospitals all around the country. But just thinking of the speed with which they've created the Nightingale Hospital in London at the Excel Centre is just incredible. When I think that actually this week, rather than being in my kitchen, I was actually going to be at the Excel Centre at the, we had the London Triathlon show where we had a stand and I was going to be giving a talk, and we were then going to be at a farm shop and deli exhibition as well. So actually that was at the NEC, but they're making the NEC into a hospital as well. So it's just incredible the work that they're doing. Today we're going to concentrate on some really healthy lunch, but absolutely packed with flavour. It's got fibre, lots of fibre in it, so really good for the immune system, lots of fantastic minerals, it's got protein, it's got sustaining carbs, it's got healthy fats. It's basically a really good, balanced, tasty meal. We're going to start with an onion. We're going to fry up an onion and a stick of celery. And then we're going to add some black beans. I've got a couple of tins of black beans. And then we're going to add some chorizo and some lovely chilies and smoked paprika. So it's going to be it's going to have quite a smoky flavour. As always, the recipe will go up on the feed afterwards, and just need a thing to put all my empties in that I didn't get out. There we go. The recipe will go up on the feed, so you'll be able to make it yourself. We've started actually putting the ingredients up in advance as well. So if you do want to cook along, then just have a look on the Facebook page. Have a look at the recipes, and you'll be able to get the ingredients in advance and cook along with Kate. So I'm just chopping up an onion, a nice red onion here. Did you know that the colour of certain fruits and vegetables gives different antioxidants? So the purple in here in the onion is rich in an antioxidant called anthocyanin. You get it in aubergines, you get it in blueberries. It's really good for the brain. So always good to eat. So try and eat, if you can, maybe one lot of purple fruit or veg every couple of days. If you eat lots of different coloured fruits and vegetables. That means that you'll get a really, really good balance of different antioxidants and vitamins and minerals in your body. So that's a really good thing to do, especially at the moment, because we really want to keep up our immune system as strong as possible. So I'm going to chop up a celery stick as well, and then we're going to just saute everything nice and gently until it all goes soft. We're going to add garlic as well. We're going to add some green chilli. You can use red chilli or green chilli. I think green chilli as a base makes a really lovely fresh tasting chilli. So pop the celery in as well. And we're going to cook that down. While it's cooking, I'm just going to get the feed up as usual. Hope we haven't got any techie problems. Where are we? Here we are. Great. Now, who have we got with us today? I'd love you to comment and tell me what you're doing, how you're feeling today and what you're doing. Maybe tell me what sort of exercise you're doing. I'm actually trying to run every other day, because we were training for a half marathon, so we've decided to do a half marathon anyway. So we're still sort of training up for that. I am walking a lot, and I'm doing a Pilates workout, which I'm getting Mark to do as well. He hasn't started yet. He keeps threatening that he's going to do it, but he hasn't actually done it with me yet. So we've got a garlic here. Another little tip: if you take the side of your knife and press down on the garlic clove, it makes the peel come off really, really easily, just like that, just like taking off a coat, nice and easy. So we're going to grate that in. We've got garlic, we've got the onion and celery cooking there nicely. We'll just make sure I do it in the right order. We're going to add a nice green chilli. So I've got a nice big green chilli. We like our food hot here, so I'm not going to bother taking out the seeds. If you like a milder chilli, I would remove the seeds first and just cook the chilli on its own without the seeds, because actually most of the heat is in the seeds, but you still get the really lovely flavour from the actual chilli bit. I suppose the green bit is what I mean to say. So I'm going to pop in that one green chilli there. You can always add more later if it's not hot enough. If you do make a chilli that's too hot, I would advise you to maybe add a little bit of yogurt or something to cool it down. That's always a good idea. Let's see. There we go. Good. Oh, we've got some people. Good, thanks. Just back from an isolated run on the Downs. Vivian. Ah, yeah, it's weird out there, isn't it? It's just so quiet. Around the zoo area, so we're in Bristol, so around the area of the zoo, you can actually hear the animals in the zoo, which you never can hear normally because the noise is overpowered by the traffic. So it's just weird hearing the lions roar. Very strange. Now we're going to put in the garlic. Then we're going to add some smoked paprika. We're going for hot smoked paprika as well. I'm just going to cheat and grate the garlic into the pan. It's kind of easier than crushing, I think, and you don't have to then clean out the crusher, which is always a bit of a pain. So I'm just going to grate, and you could maybe use 2 cloves of garlic depending on how garlicky you like things. And then I'm going to take some chorizo. I've got like a whole, maybe 3/4 of a chorizo sausage here, which I'm going to cut into slices. I'd say like they're maybe a 1/2 centimetre thick slices. You want them quite chunky, but not too big. cheat and do a bit double time here. Ooh, like that. So how are you feeling today? What have you been doing? What exercise have you been doing? Ben, what sort of exercise have you been doing? How are you keeping your kids from away from the screen? I think that's something, talking to parents over the past few days, that's one of the key concerns is, you know, now they're doing the schoolwork on the screen, everything's happening on the screen, and how can you keep their muscle mass up and keep them active and keep their mental health in good state as well? Very difficult. I really feel for parents who've got multiple children at home and babies who are trying to homeschool. It must be really difficult. Let's have a shout out for the teachers as well, because although they're at home, they're still having to try and teach these children who are all in their homes. So we've got to try and motivate them. It must be really, really difficult. Just to recap, we're making black bean and chorizo chili. I'm going to turn that up a bit. We're just sauteing down the chorizo. I'm going to seal that a little bit with some onion and some celery and some green chilli. I'm going to add to it some cumin. What I've done is I've taken, where are they? Taken some whole cumin seeds and I've just ground them down so that they're quite rough. That gives a really lovely flavour of cumin into the chilli. We're going to add some cumin. We're going to add some smoked paprika. Make it nice and smoky tasting. Not too generous with the smoked paprika yet because it can be a bit overpowering. We can always add a little bit later. Yummy, yummy. Oh, it smells so good. Gonna add some cayenne pepper just to give it a little bit of a kick. There we go. Pop that in. And we're going to serve it with a really nice topping with avocado, coriander, and some extra chilies on top, and a fresh salsa as well. So that chorizo is cooking nicely. Then we're going to get, excuse me, we get the black beans. I've already got the tin here that I've drained. I'm going to drain this tin here. There we go. Pop the black beans in. If you can't get hold of black beans, you can use just normal kidney beans. Be nice with kidney beans. I think black beans are, I just love them in a chili, really, really lovely. They're also packed with goodness, really good source of protein, especially if you're vegetarian, and minerals, so really, really good. Really nice in a soup. If you like, you can use the same base, black beans and some stock, some coriander and spices, and then whiz it down, blend it down, it makes a really nice soup. I'm going to have a drink. I've got a frog in my throat. Oh, who else have we got here? We've got Claire Smethurst watching. Hello Claire, how are you? Have you been doing any exercise today? Let me know what type of exercise you've done. How are you feeling? Please let me know in the comments. And maybe what's your favourite type of chilli? Do you like a nice black bean chilli? For anyone who's just joined, my name's Kate Percy. I'm founder of Kate Percy's Real Fast Food. I am author of some books called Go Faster Food. So we've got Go Faster Food and Go Faster Food for Your Active Family. I haven't got them with me. Where are they? Oh, they're over here. I'll just get them. Here we go. So there's Go Faster Food for Your Active Family. And we also have free healthy eating resources that you can download on the website. So if you're any teachers or you know of any teachers who are looking for things that they can do to motivate their pupils, then please recommend them and share our details. So it's gobites.com and you can download them on gobites.com. So I've got the black beans in there, the chorizo, onion, celery. I'm now going to add some tomato. I would normally add excuse me, a tin of tomatoes, but they didn't have any in the shop, so I've got some passata. So I think I'll add just under half a bottle of passata, so 700 grams. I think I've probably added about 300 grams there. So we're going to stir that in. We'll let that cook down a bit. This is a really, really, really quick chili to do because we're not putting, traditionally you'd make it with beef, and we're not using beef. We're just using the chorizo sausage, so it doesn't take too much cooking. We'll just let that simmer away. I'm going to add a few little secret ingredients that I think really take flavour out, add flavour, bring the flavour out, and that is a little sprinkling of sugar and a little dash of red wine vinegar. Then at the end we're going to add some lime juice as well. So a little dash of red wine vinegar. There we go. I'll move that over the side. Right. So, hello Will, how are you? Will, how many miles have you done this morning? Have you been on a run? Please let me know what you've done, what type of exercise you've done today. It'll be really interesting to hear. This black bean chili is not only really, really healthy in terms of vitamins and minerals, fibre, protein, sustaining carbohydrate, especially if you eat it with some brown rice or something. It's also really good post-exercise recovery meal because it's quite high in excuse me, quite high in protein, and after exercise it's really good to help your muscles recover by adding by eating protein, a combination of protein and carbohydrate to help your muscles recover. So this is perfect for that. So if you've been on a big run or a big cycle ride, black bean chili is a good one. Right, so we've got that cooking away. I'm now going to just chop a lime in half to squeeze over it for when it's finished. We're going to prepare the topping, which is going to be an avocado. I'm going to top it with some avocado and with some fresh coriander here. I've got some really nice fresh coriander. Oh, look what I've just seen in my fruit bowl, veg bowl it's called. Does anyone know what this is? Let me know in the comments if you can recognise what this might be. I'm not going to tell you yet, I'll tell you at the end, but I'll give you a clue. I cut into it and it's orange. We might put some of that in at the end. So I've got an avocado. I'm just going to slice it. So really good way of cutting an avocado is to slice it like this with a nice sharp knife, and then get a dessert spoon, which I'm just going to grab. Hope this works. And then put the spoon in and just bring it round, and then you have your slices of avocado all nicely done like that. Perfect. So we're going to put an avocado in, we're going to chop up some coriander. What's your favourite herb? Some people don't like coriander, but well with this chilli. But if you don't like coriander, I suppose you don't really have to have anything if you don't want. But parsley is good. Parsley would work well. Anyone not like coriander? There we are. Some nice chopped coriander there. There we go. So for anyone who's just joined, my name's Kate. I'm going to be live streaming Cook with Kate every day. This is the ninth episode that we've done. We started at the beginning of lockdown, and actually it's gone really, really well. I've had a radio interview today, which is fantastic because the interest is starting to spread, which is good. We've had 800% increase in follows, and I've got a TV interview tomorrow. So it's all going well, and I'm so glad to hear that you're enjoying it. I've had some really good comments. I had a lovely comment yesterday from a lady saying, "Oh, I met you at the running show, and I bought your book, and we've been. I love your what does she call it? A no-nonsense approach to food, and I've also been eating your Go Bites, and my daughter is converted now." So that was really, really good. Oh, we've got Maggie on. Hi, Maggie. I hope you enjoyed your birthday. Do you fancy this for supper, maybe? Let me know what you've been doing and how you've been occupying yourself in this lockdown period. Personally, I found it quite hard. It's not been an easy ride for me, but I suppose we're kind of getting used to the new norm now. It is just something we've got to get used to because it's going to be going on for some time. So I encourage you to get into the kitchen, get experimenting, have a look and see what you've got in your store cupboards. This meal is a really good store cupboard meal. You know, you don't have to use black beans, you could use kidney beans, you could use any pulse really. They're all good sources of protein and good sources of fibre as well. They're fantastic for the immune system. A chorizo sausage you can buy and it lasts for weeks and weeks in the fridge. The fruit and vegetables, well, hopefully you can get them on a regular basis. So this is a good store cupboard dinner, and it's also good to freeze. So you can make it and put it in the freezer. You can make it in bulk, put it in the freezer. Just to let you know, we've got resources that you can download on the website. We're going to be putting the recipe up on the feed as well. And if you want to have a look in advance at the recipes, you can, at what we're going to be cooking. I'm going to be putting that up with the ingredients. So you can buy the ingredients if you want and cook along with me. So I think that's looking more or less done. I would, in an ideal world, cook it for a little bit longer, but for the purposes of today, we're going to put that into a bowl, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to what I'm going to top it with. Just while it cooks for a little bit longer, I'm going to make a little salsa to go on it. Salsa is if anyone's got kids who don't really like veggies, I find that a salsa is often quite a good way to get them eating. I don't know why. I think it's because it's chopped up really small. It's a bit more like a sauce than actual vegetables. So I'm just going to chop up I've got some little baby plum tomatoes here. Chop them up really small. I'm going to chop up some cucumber and then add some lime juice and coriander and maybe a little bit of cumin. You could add some spring onions, you could add some avocado. Basically, in a salsa, you can put whatever you've got in the fridge that is kind of salady. You could add some radishes maybe, or something a bit crunchy. You could even add something like beetroot. I think that'd be nice in a salsa, and very healthy as well. What would you like me to cook next week? Tomorrow we've got curry, which is going to be good. Friday curry, and then next week I thought I'd have a focus on breakfast. So we've got one request, which is granola. So I'm going to do granola one day. Just going to do maybe some interesting ways of eating porridge, which hopefully you'll enjoy. I've got a couple of fairly radical porridge recipes that I'd like to share with you. And have we got any Any takers on what this is yet, by the way? Let me know in the comments. Let's see. Oh, we've got loads of comments coming through. Fantastic. Maggie, good, thanks. Is it not ginger? To be frank, can't really see it. It's so small on my phone. All good here, thanks. Right, I'm going to move it closer if that works. It's not ginger. It's not ginger. That's a clue. Well, it's not really a clue, but it rules one thing out. So I'm just going to chop up some cucumber to go in the salsa, nice and small. A little bit of cucumber, and then we'll squeeze in some lime juice. Can you actually see well? Because obviously we're doing this Facebook Live in the normal kitchen on my iPhone, so there's nothing fancy about it at all. So let me know if you can see properly and if you can hear properly. I know we have some slight issues with the quality of the video because our Wi-Fi is a bit dodgy, but there's nothing we can do about that. Everybody's using Wi-Fi at the moment. So I've just put in some coriander. I'm going to squeeze in some lime juice. That's a very, very, very simple salsa. I think I'm just going to add a little bit of cumin as well. So we've just got some lime juice, a little bit of cumin, coriander, tomato and cucumber. So that will taste really nice and fresh because our chilli here is quite a spicy one. I think that might be why I'm coughing. I think it's just going up my nose a bit. So there we go. That is looking great. I'm going to find a bowl to put that in, just to show you how we're going to top it. I'm going to squeeze, sorry, I forgot to squeeze the lime juice in. We'll squeeze some lime juice in to the main dish. Squeeze a bit on that one as well. And that will give it a lovely, lovely, lovely flavour. So I'm going to just spoon this into a bowl. I would normally have this either with a chunk of bread, chunk of wholemeal bread, or maybe some brown rice. I think tonight, we're going to eat this tonight, and I think we're going to have it with brown rice. So it should be nice. So there's the chilli. I'm going to top it with a little bit of avocado. There we go, on the side. A little bit of coriander. I do like to take the heat out a bit with yogurt, a nice little dollop of yogurt, if I can actually get into the yogurt. I can't get into the yogurt. Here we go. Let's cut it. Easy open. Ha-ha. There we go. So a little dollop of yogurt on top. There we go. You could use sour cream. Traditionally it would be sour cream, but I couldn't find any sour cream in the shops. And a little bit of sour cream, and then on top you could either use a red chilli or a green chilli. I'm going green chilli today. And pop some slices of green chilli on top. And there we go. Pop there. There we go. So today we've got I'm going to add a little bit of black pepper. There we are. Just clean the plate up a bit before I show it to you. There we are. So there's your black bean chilli. It's really, I guarantee you that is going to taste absolutely gorgeous. So enjoy it with a hunk of bread or some rice, some brown rice. We're going to have some brown rice because we're trying to be really healthy here. I think it's really important to focus on really keeping your immune system as strong as possible in this weird time. Just going to check on some messages. Who have we got? Propan Pro GH. Fantastic. Where are you from? Let us know. Is that Are you coming in from the UK, or could you be our first European, first foreign visitor? It would be amazing if you were. Let us know. So there we have the black bean chilli. I'm going to be live streaming every day at midday, apart from weekends, and we'd love you to join you. I've just remembered I'm going to have to tell you what this lovely little root is. It's turmeric. It's fresh turmeric. In fact, the colour is incredible. If I ate this, literally my teeth would go orange. It does clean off. Sometimes I grate it on my porridge. There's a clue for next week. So that's fresh turmeric. I might actually, when I reheat this, I might put some into the black bean chilli. The reason I brought this out is that it is amazing for the immune system. It's I did a energy balls making session at a food show once, where I made some turmeric energy balls, and several Indian women came up to me afterwards and said, oh, that they drink a piece of turmeric in their tea every day, and it prevents cancer. It's fantastic for the immune system, and they swear by it. So I've been using quite a lot of fresh turmeric in my cookery recently, and it tastes blooming gorgeous as well, as long as you don't use too much of it. But you have to be careful it doesn't turn your teeth orange. Anyway, oh, here we are, and here's the salsa to go on top of the chilli as well. So we'll just pop a little bit of salsa on there so you can see the very last, can't get my words today, very last end result, the final result. So if we've got any more questions, have I got everybody? Fab, wish we could pop round for tea. Oh, I know, wouldn't that be lovely? I wish I could have you all in my kitchen for tea, because you know that's what I love doing. Maybe later, maybe after all this is finished, we could have some massive Facebook Live party where all my top fans could come around for dinner with me. How does that sound? Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a really nice, healthy, vegetarian, but very delicious curry. So please join me at noon tomorrow. Bye.